Hello, everybody, and my apologies for a distinct lack of video yesterday. Busy times. I recently installed a composing software for my phone for free, except it sounds like I'm writing music for video games that will never leave the App Store when I use it. So I've decided that I'm going to be causing complete and utter chaos with this DAW. If that's the right phrase, I can't really remember. I know chaos is misspelled. I'm kind of retarded. Now, for our time signature, we're going to go 11/4. I am a winds musician. Normally, I play flute and tuba. Oh, pardon my dog getting up and crushing my headphones. Thanks, buddy. So I play flute and tuba, both pitched in C. So sharps are absolute hell. I hate them. You know what? We'll just go full 10. All violins? Fuck, let's do it. Alright, here we go. Now, if we go to chaos, what are we going to do? Okay, let's see if I can make a basic C sharp chord, but everything's sharped. I don't know if that triad even exists or if it'll work. That is, oh god, it's really throwing me off. Alright, phase 1 of complete and utter chaos. I'm scared by the length of quarter note. How long have I been recording? 2 minutes. Okay, so first things first, I've made a mistake making it an 11/4 time signature, but that's okay. Now, chaos. I don't even know how this time signature works. I really don't. So as a composer here with the limited experience I have, I'm really pushing myself. Let's see. I've got working with my piano here to try and figure out what the fuck this chord is supposed to be. So if we've got B sharp, that's basically just C, so I just go for E sharp. Wow, I hate all of this so much. I understand what it's like to be my own parents now. Now, okay. Nope, stop. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now we're really starting to highlight the problems with this, which is that no musician can fucking play this fast, so why in God's name would you ever include it as something to be used? But that's okay, I digress. Could probably just play this as a larger note and pretend that I didn't write it like that. Now, though, we've got to keep with the tempo. Nice joke there. Now that's actually somewhat nice. I kind of like that. The problem is, it's too goddamn fast. You never fucking knew it existed. And that's what this entire song is going to be for right now. Now we're going to throw in a scale. Another scale. And these guys are just going to keep doing their thing. Let's see if I can... Oh yes, I've gone beyond a violin's actual capacity to play. Well, a violin probably could play this. I don't play strings, so I wouldn't know. And these guys are just gonna get a whole note just to fuck up the entirety of the song. Not a half bad chord, especially considering I can't see half of what I'm writing. So that's phase 1 of Chaos completed. Now, we're back in the action, but with Chaos improved. I kept the key signature purely to make myself suffer, but I changed the time signature so I could understand what I was doing a bit more. Now, if we take this, okay, enough of that. Not half bad, right? But now, we're gonna start fucking with things in what I like to call jazz. Now, with each coming note, it's going to get, well, note. Whew, man, I'm on a roll today. Oop, whoop. That's going to be a problem. With each coming phrase, I'm going to make it just more and more wrong. I'm going to see how wrong I can make this without breaking the rules of the music. So for right now, my process is going to be to natural and double sharp as many things as I can, which I've only ever played double sharps once in a song. It's a tuba piece. I can't remember the name of the song. Good lord. Autumn, I think. All I really know about the song is that the composer went to UNLV. It's really it. But there's a B double sharp, and I've never hated anyone more. And that's my goal here, not to create something pretty, but to incite hatred. I know that there's only one sharp on that next bit, but I'm okay with it. I'll see you when I've returned with my next phrase. Alright, now we've made a return to the underworld. I'd like to point out that this, while it's completely free and it's a lot better than other things that are completely free, what is this on our first part? It's supposed to be double flats. Same deal with my double sharps and my anything really. This really is not designed with someone using flats or sharps in mind, but that's okay. So, now in case you haven't noticed, this has a autoplay feature of sorts where when you just leave a note and don't finish the measure, it'll just keep playing. So we're going to make this even worse, because now that overwhelming pain that fills you will be replaced with either silence or this. F flat. I'll be back when the next phrase is done. Welcome back, my friends. Now, if you don't notice the ad space up here, of which someone is probably going to make some money from that is not either you or me, you may notice that I've only written out space for about 3 different parts. Now, if we listen to the product that I have now, it doesn't actually sound that terrible. So how do I make it sound worse? Well, if we look at music from a subjective standpoint, there is no worse because it's all relative and it doesn't matter in the end of the day. However, I will not be satisfied with that. So, we're going to go ahead and make it worse. Yes, that's right. With each measure, you're going to go up one step on the C-sharp scale. Any would-be players, which is none, because I am completely unknown in the composing community. Oh, whoops, started pressing A. Incredible job. Now, as a flute player, I absolutely hate when composers do this. Regular playable note. Octave jump. I can't even see what I'm writing anymore. Higher octave jump. That's another big thing I have with this, which is, I get that I'm using an incredibly fucky time signature, which is marijuana number, but backwards. However, where the fuck is the rest of my music? Maybe that's just my error, but I don't know about that. Now, to continue making it worse. That's not right. That's where I draw the line in the sand. And we've got to continue with our tradition of sharping. Now, what I'm writing here isn't actually that bad because the equivalent value of this is just B flat. So what we've got, if you excuse me for just a moment, kind of peaceful. It's the rest of it that will be absolutely terrible. That and the fact that I can fit so many whole notes in a measure. I understand why heavy metal artists use this time signature now. Except I think they do it the other way around. I'm almost certain they do it the other way around. So, I'll be back. Interesting bit here as I continue our trip to hell, which is that on our violin here, hair on my screen, disgusting. On our violin here, we have our chromatic notes, right? Chromatic is the wrong word for it, but I'm sure any intrepid viewer will know what I mean. So, if we go down, the very lowest C does not exist. Neither does D, or E, or F. Instead, G is the very last note. Which makes me quite curious. If G is the last note, why do we even have F, E, D, or C? However, I am not a developer of this, so I can't complain too harshly. I can only... Not bad. Now, if you'll give me time, I'm going to make it very bad. Now, rejoice on our trip to hell, for it has taken another step. I decided to come up with some terrible ideas, which you can see executed here. Like that. I call it Lakeisha. It's horrendous. Now, let's have ourselves a listen at my unfinished but coming along product. Now, there's one thing that I'm actually impressed by, which is this run here, which is unlabeled, that I created by taking E and having the third note of a triplet jump around, which is that... As cool as I may be in composing that, this, which is very cheap, mind you, can actually run it, and you can hear those runs in the background going incredibly fast in comparison, especially when the beats per minute is 200. Anyway, I'm going to fuck with it some more by creating more not bad music pieces and throwing them together to create horror stew.